right, welcome back to A Glimpse of a Memory. Today we are going to be investigating the Sword Arts Club. I think I made that sound a little more tense than it was, but I do want to make one side note. I got this little spooky orb right here. It looks like spiders and webs, and it's a little ball. Anyways, I just want to quickly talk about this before we continue the story because I thought it was kind of neat. So, I bought 3 items. I bought this little orb right here, right? I bought this, and I bought some string that you would like knit with, right? So I put this on my ceiling. I threw one away because it fell in the garbage and it was only $1 anyway, so one got wasted. I didn't care. Put it on my ceiling, hooked some string, and then tied I made it twice as long. And then so I just tied both ends of the string to this little orb, and now it's hanging there. I know it's not October yet, but I need a little bit of light. And it's also daytime right now. You see how dark it looks? Like it's nighttime behind me, like when I usually record in the mornings. No, it's broad daylight. I just put tinfoil over my windows with a little spray bottle, and it's dark in here, and it's so cold. I don't have to worry about heat no more because I cook in the heat. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm just, a lot of good things have been happening recently, so I'm happy. Anywho, let's begin. Let's begin. All right, the Sword Arts Club. I'm feeling a bit nervous and poor. It feels like each step I take on the pavement would cost me half of my pocket money. As we approached closer, I can hear the sounds of a sword clashing, gentle rhythmic footsteps accompanied by an occasional exclamation. Slope, diagonal, thrust, repeat. They sound pretty strict. How gullible are you? Huh? It's just an act for today. Usually there would be less of them here. An act, huh? Well, I can see a clear difference between those who do this every day and those who suddenly are forced to do it. The Commodore looks all wobbly. His grip looks weak and overall, looks like this is his first time. He really doesn't want to be here. Meanwhile, the poodle on the other side looks so elegant, moving precisely according to the instructions without missing a beat or breaking a sweat. Although the smug grin on her face makes me think she's enjoying boasting her abilities more than doing it, Hope paused without warning, forcing me to emergency brake to avoid slamming into him. He takes a look around. If you see an Afghan hound around, tell me. I told him to wait here. An Afghan hound? Long dog, long nose, long ears. You'll see him from afar, hopefully. Right. Long dog, long nose, long hair. Shouldn't be that hard. I stood here gazing around, hopefully being able to find him quickly. Hope already seems agitated. Seems like he really doesn't want to be here. That being said, the place does look quite nice. As for the sword club part of it, it looks way more like a lounging area. If it weren't for some open areas and sheds, it would have definitely looked more like a country club. Just then, a blonde cat came out from a shed carrying a few boxes stacked on top of each other. Oh, it's the character from the pictures. Okay, so this might be one of the main guys. He's swaying left and right while trying his best to see his footing past the boxes. He peeks his head out, but that seems to throw his balance even more. That doesn't look so stable. And as if on cue, oh, his face. He lost his balance, dropping everything. As the boxes fell down with a thud, a few eyes turned to him, which made him panic a little. I feel ya, buddy. He kneeled down, starting to pick up the boxes while occasionally looking up, probably to check if people were still looking at him. Most of them had continued on their activities, however. Turning my attention back to the cat who's been muttering to himself. Today really isn't his day, is it? Come on, Felix, be a gentleman for once. Before I knew it, my feet were already moving. Now where are you going? I'll be right back. You, whatever it is, make it quick. If Prier gets here and you're not around, I promise I'll be quick. I hope it's quick or else my head's gonna be served on a platter. Hope puffs and shakes his head. He's starting to sound like a mom. Or, well, probably like a dad in my case. The path there wasn't quite a straight line. There were hedges and other decorations that I had to make my way around. Imagine the price I have to pay for knocking one of those over. On second thought, let me not imagine that. I eventually started to close the distance with the feline. He's still busy picking up what seems to be sword replicas. Too busy to even notice me. Not surprised, seemingly I'm pretty much invisible today for some damn reason. So I squat down and pick up one of the swords. Need help? His ears perked up, his eyes meeting mine and his face flushed in embarrassment. His head shakes vigorously. Ahem. Yeah, sure, I mean, if you want to. Wow, nice save. He took the sword from my hand and threw it in the box. You okay? Yeah, I meant to do that. You meant to do that? What's a better way of grabbing someone's attention than dropping a bunch of stuff? I mean, you're talking proof that it worked. Wow, again, nice save. The name's Thomas, by the way. He extended out a hand, and as the gentleman I am, I shook it. Felix Moore. Felix? Yeah? Oh, okay, that makes sense why you'd be here. I don't quite catch you. You're the new guy, right? Oh, yep, that's me. Well, this isn't such a good impression now, is it? Oh? And I thought everything was going as planned. His ears perked up, straight up as his face once again flushed in embarrassment. Let's finish this up real quick, shall we? The two of us squatted down and started picking up training swords off the ground. Let's see. So I could say nothing. Do I get paid for this? So does this happen often? I kind of want to say nothing, just, clean up some stuff. So I quickly read the say nothing one. I don't know, something feels wrong about it. Let's try another one. Funny? I mean, both of these are kind of funny answers. I'm going to say, do I get paid for this? Yeah. Do I get paid for this? Sorry, but this is an unpaid internship. Oh, seriously? I can pay you with a smile. He shoots a smirk and winks, only to receive a sigh from me. I am criminally underpaid. Hey. I laughed while continuing our little cleanup. He starts to stack up the boxes on top of each other again. But before he grabbed the last box, I got to it first. I got this one. No, I can't let you do that. I insist. Felix, I know you mean well, but I already feel bad making the new guy pick up after my mess. And if you don't let me help, I might have to do it again. Okay, you win this one. He squats down and heaves the remaining 2 boxes up. I can carry another if you... Felix, I'm already asking too much of you already. I'm pretty sure I'm the one asking to help. Okay, you're asking too much. He shoots a smug grin from behind the boxes. It's just 2 boxes, I can manage. If you insist. I stood still with the box in hand, waiting for him to lead the way. We're just gonna bring these to that shed over there. He pointed from under the boxes while holding them. Some idiot placed them in the wrong shed. Let's go. He started to make a move, and I followed suit. Now that we're both actually standing, I can see that he's exactly my height. Well, not exactly. I'd say at least a bit taller. We walked in awkward silence for a bit, stealing glances at each other, hoping for one to start small talk. So, Felix, how are you liking the place so far? Oh, thank heavens I don't have to start it. Well, it's nice, but I might have to pass if I'll be doing this every day. I eyed down at the box I'm carrying. Oh, you're the one who offered. Well, fair. But all seriousness, pretty fancy, huh? Anything to your liking? I took a brief moment to look around me. I don't know, it looks a lot more like a rich man's front yard. Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna say a country club, but that works too. Ha! A country club is way easier to navigate than this place. You got that right, these hedges are so unnecessary. Once you get used to them, they're not a problem actually. He extended out a leg to kick the hedges, causing some leaves to fall. Still pretty annoying though. There's also decorations everywhere. Yep, fountains, archways, bird paths, you name it. This place was probably designed for the looks. Whatever sport-related things were added later. It's pretty big though. Well, what did you expect? He suddenly stopped and placed down the boxes. Huh? We're already at the shed. I guess I was too focused on the conversation. I placed the one I'm holding on top of the other two. He stood on the opposite side of the stack, resting his arm on it as if it were a table. It's a place specifically made for these rich brats. That tickled my curiosity a bit. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just look around, would you? He waves his hands around. The school was desperate for funds, so those in the upper class were willing to donate, but with a condition. Their children get to enter the school regardless of whether they're athletic or not. We, rich kids got in the easy way. Not that I'm proud of it, and not that the other students here like it either. Huh. So that's why Hope doesn't like it here? You're here with Hope? That guy really has it out for us. I get everyone else, but... He looks away, puffing out of frustration. Wait, you're here with Hope? Yeah? Well, shit. His frustrated look changed to a worried one. You're going to meet the club president later, right? Is he an Afghan hound? The look on his face doesn't make me feel any bit excited. Okay, a little heads up. They don't get along. No, wait, that's too kind. They hate each other. Really, really hate each other. You know how much of an asshole Hope can be, right? Not really. He's strict, sure. But he's been pretty nice to me. Mostly. Right. Of course he's nice to you. Just take that strict part of him and times it by 11. Yikes. And then you add that with a snobbish, self-centered asshole called Pereir. Yeah, you're not gonna have a nice time. Is it too late to go home now? Ha! Way too late for that. Should have made a break for it when you had the chance. I've seen Hope pissed before. I'm not quite wanting to see it again. Wait. Hope. I've been keeping him waiting. Great, after all this talk about not pissing off Hope. Well, what the heck are you doing here then? Hurry before you get a scolding of a lifetime. I look back towards the direction I came from. At least I think I am. It was nice meeting you, Thomas. Same here. All right, gotta go. I tried to leave, but a hand grabbed my wrist. Well, wait. Huh? Hey, thanks for just now. For the swords and the chat. It was refreshing. And if things get a bit too much with those two, just run off and come find me. I'll try my best to restore your sanity. He winks before letting go. I gave him a smile before rushing back to where Hope is probably still waiting. The place was like a maze. I had to go around multiple hedges and decorations just to get somewhere. This place doesn't even feel like somewhere you could practice with swords. Although, after some time, I finally made my way out of the hedges. There you are. In front of me is a very not so happy Hope. It's so funny seeing this guy upset. What happened to, I'll be quick? Well, there was a loud footstep slowly approaching us. Oh my goodness, this is the type of dog he is. So this is an Afghan hound? Yeah, you can tell he's snobbish, okay. So he's the fuss? A scoff came from behind Hope. Peeking over him, I saw a long dog with a long nose and long hair, just like he said. Let me guess, this is Pereir? I could be having all day for myself, but I have to give that up for a nobody. Can it, Pereir? The nerve of you! I paid for the very land you're standing on. And I have the highest ranking among the students here. So would you please politely shut up? Why you? I'm starting to see what Thomas meant. Felix, this is Pereir, the club president. Club president? Pardon you, but I'm the owner. Hope gives him a side eye before turning back to me. He will introduce you to the club. Any questions you have, he'll answer. I'll tell you one thing, all right. I'm not accepting you. Wait, what? Pereir, what are you saying? That's a I want to kill you smile. I've seen many of those before. I'm not going to accept a commoner. The Sword Arts Club is for those with prestige and class. He tilts his head high, looking down at both of us, mainly me. I mean, just look at him. He looks disgusting. Excuse me? Plus, I doubt he has any form of swordsmanship. He'll probably just fumble around making a fool of himself. He is just a third intake after all. All right, mister, Hope nudged me straight in the ribs. Oh, hey! I'll do the talking, trust me, it'll save you from the headache. Okay, fine. But did you really need to hit me that hard? Hope being heartless as he is, I ignored my tears of pain and went straight back to the dog. Pereir, the last I checked, the lack of swordsmanship didn't really matter here. He turns his head and we follow his gaze to a cheetah, struggling to even keep the sword up. It's not that hard. I don't even like swordplay. What am I doing here? He lets go of the sword, causing a part of it to chip off once it hits the ground. Ah, why you? Hey, don't hit me! Well, would you look at that? Your own member is showing how to be a fool. What nice people. I'll let you know that you just insulted the son of a successful engineer. The money his father makes will be able to pay for any mess he makes, unlike him. The hound turns his head slightly towards me. Tell me, how many men did your mother sleep with to get enough money for you to even apply here? Why you? Hope placed a hand on my chest, like a warning to stand down. But he shakes his head slightly. Fine, but next time I'm not holding back. Pereir. If you only done your homework, you'd know that Felix here is an experienced fencer. So? So he wouldn't make a mess in the first place. No need for money. Not that he needed any money to qualify in the first place. Hope muttered the last remark under his breath, but I think he made it louder on purpose. Well, that doesn't matter. In the end, he doesn't fit this elegant... Just then, an elegant Komodo passed by with messy hair while picking his nose. I turned back to him and shot a raised eyebrow. I admit, that felt good. Well-mannered. You dirty bitch, stop hitting me! Then hold your stance properly, you cunt! I don't care. I am not accepting a commoner into my club. Trash like him and you should go slave your lives away studying. And keep on wishing that your lives were worth anything compared to ours. Pereir barks and jabs at us with words, over and over. From what Thomas said, I was expecting Hope to yell back, but he seems awfully calm. You don't really have a choice, Pereir. You yourself know that. Huh? Why you? You really think the school would just disband the club like that? They still need my money to function if they dare, huh? What makes you think that? The Institute by now already has enough money. Why do you think they need to keep you around? Pereir's pupils shrunk and focused on the smiling feline, eyes filled with some sort of bloodlust. You were the one that suggested it, didn't you? Why would I suggest it if I knew it meant I had to face you today? You dirty little miscreant. I don't care. There is no way I'm letting a filthy peasant like him in my luxurious lounge. Not if you or even that old bag principal demands of it. I should have expected you to be this stubborn. Come on, Felix, let's go. Hope puts a hand behind my back and starts pushing me away. Whoa, hey, where are you going? How dare you just like that? I'm not done. Wait, Hope, what about... I'll explain to you about the club later. Plus, do you really want to spend another second with him? Fair point. Hope rubs his forehead, trying to calm down. I gave him a chance to redeem himself, and he did the opposite, of course. With him no longer pushing me, I slowed down a bit, letting him lead again. The exit's just over there. Let's get out of this miserable... Wait! Great. Just... wait a sec. Thomas? You know him? Remember when I ran off earlier? Oh, he's why. Thomas stood in front of us with leaves in his hair, panting from exhaustion. Okay. What's up with you? I can fill in for Pereir. I can tell him about the club. You were eavesdropping? I was curious. Thomas, I've just finished dealing with Pereir. I don't want to deal with you. It'll be real quick. You can wait outside. Thomas, oh, please. I know the ins and out of this club just as much as Pierre. Maybe even more than him. And plus, for him... Thomas points his head towards me. All right, but make it quick. Give him an explanation of the club and answer any questions he has. Don't try any funny business. Thomas rolls his eyes, which earned him a glare. Hope puffs as he leaves us. Felix, once you're done, come to the front. I'll be waiting there. Got it. He waited until he's out of earshot to say anything. As if I'm going to be worse than Pierre. You guys don't get along either, huh? Heh, he just doesn't like any of us here. I can see. Anyways, it seems like I'll be filling in for him, huh? What do I say? Why are you asking me? I don't know. What did the previous club say? Your club is first. Wait, what? Yeah, Hope mumbled something about getting the worst one out of the way, something like that. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so, his tail tucked in between his legs. I think I might be over-exaggerating, but I think I heard a very audible gulp. Hey, Thomas, we're practically friends now. Let's just take it chill. Friends? I mean, yeah, of course. Let's do this, Thomas style. There's that smile. Hey, it's just one lost. You did great. Seriously. Come on, cheer up. There's that smile. Felix? You okay? You look a bit... The concerned look on his face tells me I look like shit. Oh, I'm fine. Take it away. You sure? Yeah, I'm just... Pereira and... all this third intake stuff. I'm fine, I promise. Yikes, talk about giving it away. Well, if you say so. Well, at least he buys it. Okay, so, I'm just gonna skip the boring history part of the explanation, if that's okay with you. Yeah, it's cool. Great, okay. So here we practice a few types of sword arts. Those for combat and performance, although we mostly focus on the combat part. That's not saying much since we only have a few that actually do care about the sport itself. Ahem, anyways. We have special swords for beginners which are made out of wood and nylon. Oh, you mean the swords that you spilled all over the floor? Yeah, those. And, oh crap. I don't know what else to say. You really don't need to beat yourself up about this. Yeah, well, I convinced Hope and all, and... how about this? You ask me about what you want to know. That way I don't bore you, and you'll get informed. So a Q&A? Yep, okay, so ask away. Okay, put all the work on me. Okay, buddy. All right, you know what? It's fine. But you won me with the smile, so you know what? It's all cool. I like it better this way, anyways. All right. Do I need to buy any equipment? Do we have uniforms or anything? Club meeting time? Let's say, do we have uniforms or no? We'll do the equipment. Do I need to buy any equipment? Nope. Everything you need is already here. Well, maybe some shoes with better soles, so you don't slip. Better. What's wrong with mine? I look down at the bottom of my shoe. Yeah, it's pretty worn out. Point made. Point taken. Do we have any uniforms? You're into that? Why are you saying it like it's some sort of kink? We do have uniforms, but it's mainly for performance. You do performances? Me? Sometimes. Though I like the combat side of things more. And you wouldn't catch me dead in one of those weird costumes. So I guess it's not a necessity then. Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I don't think I have a kink, Thomas. I knew that. I was just joking. Club meeting time. Hope gave you that pamphlet, right? Oh, right. I took out the pamphlet, still neatly folded in my bag. Yeah, it's on this page. Club meetings are to be held in the evening with the time span of 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Club meetings are compulsory on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Club meetings on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends are up to the club president. You got all that? We have compulsory meetings 3 times a week? We're at a sports institute, Felix. Right. Though the word compulsory doesn't hold any weight in this club. You'd barely see anybody here on those days. Only 1 or 2 more compared to other days. I'm guessing you're one of those who usually comes? You betcha. Life's stressful. It's a nice way to unwind. Is it just you, though? Well, you got that poodle Taylor. And I have another friend as well, but he's often busy. He slouches, sighing, ears drooping, face gloomy. Sorry, it's been lonely here sometimes. Where were we? You don't have a choice? A little curious, but Hope said something about you don't have a choice to Pereire just now. What's that about? Oh, that. Well, for a club to function, they need at least 30 members. Let me guess, you have 29? Yep, ever since the seniors last year graduated, we had a huge drop of members. Before this, members weren't a problem. Our parents were sponsoring the school. But lately, there's been word going around that the school no longer needs external sponsorships, so... His eyes slowly trail away, his tail flickering. Well, are they just going to disband you? Just like that? I don't know. The best case scenario is they put us in another club. But most of the members here aren't athletic, so most likely they'll get kicked out. Thwack! His tail flickered again. A bit extreme. I know, right? I mean, I can't believe they would just do that. It just sounds a bit unfair. Like they deserve to be here just as much as us. Thomas? Yeah? You're a lousy liar. What makes you say that? Just moments ago, you were showing disgust that members got a free pass in. And now you're pitying them? I'm not. I'm just worried about myself. Your tail was flickering. What? He turned back and grabbed a hold of his tail. You... Ahem. It's really not what it looks like. Sure. Okay, I lied. But Hope did too. Minimum members required are 25. Pereire doesn't know that, but a quick research would tell you that immediately. Alright, I can see why Hope lied. But why you? Did I sound too harsh? If it's nothing big, you don't have to tell me. Wait, huh? So you're not trying to embarrass me? Now, why would I do that? Hey, then what's with the calling out for? Oh, that? Well, I suck at lying as much as you. So if I can't lie, you can't lie. Wow, someone's petty. Indeed I am. So, I'm off the hook? Yep, my pettiness has been fulfilled. Note to self, your new friend has a pettiness kink. Don't put it like that. Poor choice of wording there, Felix. Well, at least I didn't ruin the mood that badly. Something else did, however. Great, it's him. You. I knew I sensed filth around here. What are you still doing here? Get out. Your stench is ruining my little paradise. Vera, just leave us alone. Oh, I'm sorry, but since when did you become the president? I don't remember any election, but you'd never win anyways. Looks like we have another sassy king wannabe. I'm sorry, but that title belongs to me. And since Hope's not around to stop me, well, at least Thomas acts like one. The look on his face, it's amusing. Excuse me, who gave you permission to talk? You filthy commoner, I'll have you expelled if it need be. Oh, sorry, your highness. Need I write a royal letter for your royal apology? Shall I shove it up your royal ass? Letting this all out feels great. Thomas seems to enjoy this as much as I am, too. Pereire, on the other hand, was fuming. You ought to learn some respect. Do you even know who you're talking to, you imbecile? Oh, my bad. Maybe I should hold a royal ceremony since your highness's feelings are hurt? Did he just... Are you done now? Your yapping is so unpleasant. You. Hey, hands off him. Thomas stood between us two, arms extended in a protective manner. Take him away, if you please. This trash should have been taken out long ago. What? No, we're not going anywhere. Quickly, he dropped the defensive pose. Yeah, sure thing. Well, isn't that a good boy? Come on, Felix. Well, let's go. He slowly turns to face me, looking at me with soft, pleading eyes. Whatever heinous words I'd like to say to that dog has to wait. Yeah, okay. See, next time just do as you're told. Would save us both so much time. Huh. I walked away with Thomas. My cheek still stings, and I still have a few words to say to that guy. The slap caught me off guard, that's all. If I wasn't stunned, oh, the things I'd say. I just met him and he already gets on my nerves. Is it like this every day for you here? Thomas? It seems I've been talking to myself this whole time. Thomas was busy doing the same under his breath. Stupid effing dog with his stupid effing nose. I'd break it in half next time I effing see his effing ugly face, effing dipshit. Earth to Thomas. Hello? Oh, hey. Yeah? You okay? Yep, I'm alright. Just a bit annoyed. I'm fine. Flick. I'll let that one slide. Shame we don't get to hang out longer. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait. Do you have your phone with you? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I don't like how the phone fills in my pocket, so I put it in my sling bag. This has been the longest I've ever gone without checking it. Wow, I'm surprised you're still alive. Nice try, but I don't spend as much time on my phone as you do. Is it my turn to call you out for being a big fat liar? Hey, it's not that big of a lie. I called myself out, didn't I? You did, and I'm gonna do this. What? He yoinked my phone right out of my hand with ease? Hey! And unlocks it just like that? Geez, you should really put a password. Never mind, makes my job easier. Thomas, give that back. I tried to snatch it back, but he dodges with ease. He started tapping away on the screen, a mischievous grin across his face. It'll only take a second, relax. Thomas. Missed again. He just twirls around, dodging my pathetic attempts. Almost. There. I tried one more time, but this time he placed it directly in my palm. Huh? See? Didn't take that long. What did you do? That's a weird way of saying thank you. But congratulations! You've acquired Thomas Astor's phone number. There should be a notification stating this. A notification? Just text me anytime you want. Or call it if you're not too much of a coward. Wow, playing with insecurities now, are we? He's gonna be a pain, that's for sure. But still, there goes our plan. Thanks, Pereire! Are you crazy? You want him to hear? Yeah, he doesn't scare me. I'll ignore the tail flickering just so his ego doesn't get shattered. Never mind. How about this? You come back here on Monday during club meeting time. Huh? For what? Everything you see here today is an act. The practicing, the preparing, heck, even the attendance. You should see what a normal club meeting looks like. Okay, but can I do that? You have 5 days to decide, right? Just come on down. I'll be there, and I'm pretty sure Pereire won't be. Well, that's news I want to hear. Heck, maybe my friend will be here too. Who knows? Well, all right. Okay, so on Monday here. Yep. Oh, and Felix, thanks for stepping up. I appreciate it. Even if it was dumb and you kind of got slapped shitless. You could have left out the last two remarks. But yeah, I guess it was kind of dumb. Up. Only I call you that. Since when did I give you the privilege? Since you called me your friend. Wow, what an amazing friend I have. Charmed, I'm sure. So, see you. I don't think it's a good idea to keep Hope waiting any longer. Oh, right, Hope. I keep forgetting that little guy existed. Later, Thomas. Yeah, bye. I waved goodbye to him as I was walking towards the exit. Hope hasn't been waiting that long. Heh, Hope. It's a cool name, but they did not think it through. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys have been enjoying a glimpse of memory. We're still in the intro phase of the story because, at least what I can assume from what I've done from when we did Promises to Keep, there's going to be specific main characters that you can choose to follow along once it introduces us to everyone. On the first thumbnail I used, it shows the main character standing in the middle and pictures on the wall of other characters. The first one was the Sword Art cat, and so we got introduced to him. So he's one of the main core members of the story. And once we go through everyone, we can decide who we want to talk with and choose our path. And for this reading, I always just choose one path. We're not going to replay this over and over. I'm going to pick a character out once we get introduced to them all. I'm kind of leaning towards the orange cat, though, even from the beginning when I just seen the picture of all of them. But we will see. And then that will leave if anybody wants to play this game for themselves because they see another character they'd like to see the story for. You can continue on and do that. However, I am out of time for today. This was, I really enjoyed this story so far. We got to meet that snobby dog, and he's a piece of work himself, honestly. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe that nonsense. But, it's a cool little story. I like that. I like it so far. This is actually really good. I mean, I have noticed a few little writing errors, but, usually I can just stomp through those and it's fine. It's not like it's really that big of a deal. The art style is really cute. And the music's really nice and pleasant too. I love the music. And I can't wait to continue this more later on. So anyways, you can expect the next video for this Tuesday. So this is going to be for Thursday, or today should be Thursday, and the next time I'll be posting is Thursday. And tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those 3 days, because today's Thursday, I will be streaming Ark Survival Evolved, so make sure to come check it out. But if it's not your speed, because Ark Survival Evolved is a survival game with dinosaurs, and it can be somewhat less, stressful, depending on it. But, if you'd like to join me on that, feel free. I don't always stream Ark, but I want to beat the map Aberration. It's a really cool, beautiful map. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a beautiful day, beautiful rest of your night, morning, breakfast, whatever it may be. I'm going to go for today. Adios, amigos.